This week we head to San Diego and meet Jeff Sheldon, the founder and CEO of Wholesale Warranties, and learn all about extended service warranties. Then, when you've been RVing and camping for, well, let's say a whole lot of years, you're bound to have some favorite outdoor cooking and grilling items. This week, we join Jeff Johnston as he shows us his newest and oldest favorite cooking gear. Later in the show, we join Dr. Fitz as she explains certain things we should pay attention to and be aware of with older dogs. And this is the last week for our Care Camp Supernovo 2 sweepstakes. So if you haven't entered yet, it's time to get online, grab that ticket, and help support Care Camps, special oncology camps for children with cancer. Closed and Spanish captioning, where available, is sponsored by Forest River. Follow the river. With more and more folks buying RVs, hitting the road, and exploring America, one topic that is bound to come up is extended warranty plans. Some people hate them, and some people love the security of having one. It all lies in who you buy the plan from, and remembering that plans aren't a one-size-fits-all, as some companies try to push. One company that exemplifies what extended warranty plans should be is Wholesale Warranties, with one of, if not the best reputation in the business. To learn more about the company and the person behind it, we head to San Diego, California and visit Jeff Sheldon at one of his favorite campgrounds, Campland by the Bay, which you could say was instrumental when Jeff was starting the company.
My name is Jeff Sheldon. I'm owner and founder of Wholesale Warranties. We do direct-to-consumer extended service contracts for the RV industry. Well, the difference between what we provide and other companies is typically this product was only sold through the dealership. What we've done is we work with a multitude of companies, so we're able to offer more options than any other provider available. So when you go to our company, for instance, versus the dealership, what we like to do is we like to walk you through the various programs that are available and make sure that you understand exactly what is covered. Also, some of the limitations of the policy, and then, also walk you through what particular policy might fit you better. And then, once you sign up with our program, we want to make sure that you understand how to make a claim, how to make sure that you're, finding the right repair facility, understanding your bills when you go to, do any type of repair or even maintenance. So, throughout the term of the policy, what we're here to do is kind of hold your hand through the entire process and make sure that you understand exactly what is covered, how to make a claim, and make sure that you really keep that, your RV lifestyle as stress-free as possible. The interesting thing about this business is I think the common RVer really, the majority of people don't know that this product is available. So when you go to buy an RV, a lot of times, obviously you're going to get insurance to cover, the physical damage of the RV. But what we do is we cover those items that aren't covered under the insurance programs. So when you think of like a typical motorhome, if you have a used motorhome, you're gonna have, engine, your powertrain, slide outs, all the mechanical aspects of the RV. If those items break down, well, there's not coverage for that. And it can be extremely expensive. And most people don't really forecast the cost of those unforeseen breakdowns, throughout the life of their RV. So what we do is we provide coverage for those people that are looking to, maintain a budget throughout their RVing life. So when it comes to breakdowns, I think one of the things that really helped create this business is, unfortunately, I've had to deal with a lot of breakdowns throughout my life. Not only growing up when we had an older RV, but when I got my first RV, I had a lot of small issues that were challenging, but at least if you're in one spot, it's not too difficult. But the worst one that I ever had is I had a breakdown on the side of the road. It was incredibly stressful. For some reason, I didn't know at the time, but my engine started to go and I needed to pull over to the side of the road and I couldn't get anywhere. And on the side of the road, you have semis passing by you at 70 miles an hour, it's extremely, you get extremely anxious, and it's very, very dangerous. And luckily, being in this industry, I did have somebody that I could call to not only cover the financial aspect of getting the tow, but also to be able to, get me into a safe area. I had a number that I could call where they could dispatch somebody to come get me. And I was out in rural Wisconsin, very, very far away from San Diego. And, just to try to find somebody that could help me in that type of situation, it still didn't make it by any means a fun situation, but I wouldn't even know what to do if I had to look through, Google or even the phone book to try to find somebody out in that area to come rescue me. And it's understanding the type of stressful situations that people go through on a regular basis. Especially, I was going to an RV show at that time, so I needed to be at the show, the next day. So, really providing the service of not only, covering the financial aspect of those situations, but also who to call, who to rely on, and having somebody to turn to help you through that situation is so incredibly critical.
We'll get back to Jeff and learn more about wholesale warranties right after this short break. Aquacam toss-ins. So fast and easy to use, it could seem like a game. Someone once said, the camping doesn't really start until the RV awning comes out. Whoever said that really knew what they were talking about. Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. For more information, visit our website at carefreeofcolorado.com.
So to tell you a little bit about my team, I've been very fortunate in that a lot of the team that's with us today really grew organically, much like our business did, by word of mouth. A lot of my first employees knew what I was doing and really kind of wanted to be a part of it. And I think one of the things that really attracted them to our team is that they could have a direct impact on our customer experience. I think people really kind of saw that I actually had a big passion for not only this industry, but this particular product. Luckily, I was starting out, offering the warranties to the dealerships really helped me see a huge need within this industry. And I really felt that I could help fill that void. And, in everyday conversations and talking with people with what I did and, how I helped that community, I think people wanted to be a part of it. And it really helped foster a culture of just helping and, collaborating and becoming better and better and learning more about the product, how to make the product better, and how to impact the RV community in a positive way. So I think once that started to catch on, a lot of the word of the mouth for what we were doing for people kind of spread, and people wanted to work for us. And I'm extremely fortunate to be able to find people that really had the same type of philosophy of how to treat customers, how to handle any given situation. If you talk to anybody that works for us, or if you give them any given situation, I feel very confident that most everybody on the team will know the right decision to make or the right action to take, even if it's not their department or one of their job responsibilities. We're very collaborative, and everybody on the team has helped, me grow personally and grow as a team and add to the overall impact of, not only our company, but also the RV industry as a whole, and, ultimately our community as well. So when a customer contacts us, what we do is we set them up with a warranty specialist that's there to walk them through the various programs that are available and really personalize a package directly for that specific customer. These people work directly with the various warranty companies. We have several options because we work as a broker, and we're there to really take a look at the various programs, the aspects of it, and really try to find the best fit for that specific individual. A lot of the feedback that we get from our customers, it really helps become better every day, and that actually really helped us develop the product that we have. The nice thing is that we were actually able to custom write the policies that we offer and make sure that it really included some of the most sought after features. For instance, roadside assistance, tire coverage. There's some extra coverages that are available with our policy that's not available with any other policy on the market. And that really came from a lot of the customer feedback that we've received throughout the years. So whenever anybody calls and asks questions about a warranty policy, what we try to do is really customize the coverage for that particular individual. And, working in this business as long as I have, like a lot of the things that I like to do is actually work in the day in, day out, speaking with our customers, and being an RVer myself, I've actually seen firsthand a lot of the issues that can come up when getting an RV repair, and making the program better, offering more features and the type of coverages that people actually need, use, and ask questions about is really what sets us apart from most any other program out there.
Got questions about wholesale warranties and extended service plans? Then join us for an upcoming Inside Access show where Jeff and his team will answer your questions live. Check our website at rollinontv.com for a show date and time. From off-the-road adventure camping to luxurious full-time RVing and everything in between, Forest River has the RV to fit your needs, budget, and outdoor lifestyle. To see our full line of trailers and motorhomes, visit forestriverinc.com. Forest River. Begin the journey. At Norcoal, we realize that some of your favorite RV destinations are off the grid. And Norcoal refrigerators are uniquely designed with that RV experience in mind. We call it Freedom Unplugged. To learn more about our Norcoal RV refrigerator line or to find a dealer near you, visit our website at norcoal.com.
Over the years, of course, we run into all kinds of different interesting cooking utensils and accessories and gadgets. Some are gadgets and they get tossed out or they get tried once and then thrown away. What we thought we would do is show you 5 pieces of equipment that we've been using that we really believe in. Things that can certainly augment your standard cooking fare. Item number 1. This is known as the Rome's Tripod Cooking Grill. Now this box is a little bit on the beat up side because frankly it's in excess of close to 25 years old, and it has probably been across the country several times in all kinds of campgrounds. You can set this up directly over the fire, like if you have a fire pit, for example, or an open fire with no grill on it and you need some place to set your food. You set this up, it's got 3 legs, sit right in the fire, and there's about an 18-inch diameter circular grill on the bottom, and then a chain hoist that you usually lift up and lower to position your food where you want it. It's a really handy accessory for when you don't have a regular grill type surface on a campground fire pit, for example. Item number 2, and this is kind of an interesting looking little device, and this is called an Eggs Plus pan. Well, it looks like just about any other frying pan. This pan is made out of aluminum in America, which is kind of important to us. Has these 4 little enclosures, and the middle is a little bit recessed. The idea is you can put, for example, eggs into these, or vegetables, or just about anything. You can use it like a regular frying pan. It works best on an open fire or some such because it won't fit an even heat span across a Coleman stove, for example. You pour a little bit of water in this reservoir in the middle, and that fills up and that provides steam. So you put the eggs in there, throw your water in, cover it, and you wind up with perfectly poached eggs or steamed vegetables or whatever you happen to want to be cooking. Called the Eggs Plus Pan, comes with this handy dandy pad for setting the lid down when it's hot. Like I say, it's made out of aluminum, made in America. Next up is something that we use all the time, every time we cook, whether it's with a Coleman stove or Dutch ovens. You've probably seen this before on the show when we've done Dutch oven cooking, and it's called a grill guard. And the grill guard is made out of aluminum, made in America again. It was originally made to house something like a Coleman stove, and the sides and back help to prevent the wind from blowing the heat away from the stove. So essentially it makes your propane or charcoal briquettes work a lot more efficiently. It comes apart by removing the pins at the front corners. The sides fold in and the top folds down, and it turns into a very thin package that's easy to store and easy to transport. And like I said, it's made out of aluminum, so it's very lightweight too. There's a lot of times you're going to be cooking things over the campfire that simply involves carving out a stick, putting a marshmallow on, sticking it under the fire. Well, there's a company that has a much better idea than that these days. And it's called the Grub Stick. It comes in this handy Cordura nylon kind of carrying case. This one is the deluxe kit for 4 people. And at the heart of the kit are these handles with extensions. The handles come out and you have all these accessories that attach to the handle. For example, you can screw in these handy dandy forks for marshmallows, hot dogs, whatever you normally use forks for in a cooking environment. Other Grub Stick accessories include the round and square grub cages, cooking hamburger patty, maybe a toasted cheese sandwich or some fish fillets. And this is the grub tube that you can wrap with dough. Cook yourself a very nice toasted dough product, bread product over the fire. And this is the grub pocket, which you can wrap with bacon, fasten it in place with the spring holder, cook yourself some nice bacon over the fire. And all these pieces, of course, store easily in the carrying container. So when it comes to putting yourself together a kit or buying a kit that contains everything you need for campfire fun cooking in one piece, this is it, the Grub Stick. Now, one of the really fun things about camping with RVing in a group is having a whole bunch of people together to eat. Let's face it, eating is important. And if you have friends, family, whatnot, you can wind up with a bunch of people in a relatively small space eating out all at one time. It's a lot of fun. This is the Lumberjack skillet from Camp Chef. This guy is 20 inches in diameter, about 3 inches deep. It's kind of a non-stick patina, basically. It's made out of steel. You put this thing on your fire, and you've got a bunch of eggs over here, bunch of bacon over here, maybe some sausages, or you can do a massive hash browns all at once. Pour a whole bunch of pancakes at once and get a lot of food out there to all those hungry campers. Unless, of course, you happen to have some kids and I don't want to have my food mixed. Well, they can eat Cheerios. Anyway, so again, this is the Lumberjack Grill from Camp Chef. It's a really handy device. We've used it, we enjoy it, and it's certainly another one of those fun items you can add to your camping equipment roster that you take with you when you're RVing. Take a look around. You might be surprised what you find if you do a little bit of investigating in your local Cabela's or camp store of one kind or another. And if you happen to come up with something that you think is a really cool camping accessory, let us know. Drop us an email, leave a note, a message for us on our Facebook page, however you'd like. And if you want to learn anything else, we'd love to be able to pass along more information about what you like cooking with. So, and if you want to learn anything else about any of the items that you've seen here today, log on to our website at rollinontv.com.
Wow, am I glad I used Aquachem. Maybe chili wasn't the best idea.
Aquachem, the most powerful odor control available, and the #1 seller for over 50 years.
Win this 2021 Super Novo 2. Rollin on TV and Forest River have teamed up again in supporting care camps with a sweepstakes for this custom 2021 Super Novo 2 travel trailer. Don't pass up this opportunity to support care camps, which are special oncology camps for children with cancer that allows these deserving children the chance to enjoy life in the great outdoors and just be kids. By supporting care camps, you also get the chance to win this awesome, one-of-a-kind Super Novo 2. For a full video on this Super Novo 2 and how to enter the sweepstakes, just visit rollinontv.com and click on the Care Camp Sweepstakes link. By the way, that beautiful Advanced Elements kayak you see with the Novo is one of the fun RV toys included in the sweepstakes package. I'd say it's time to log on to rollinontv.com and enter the sweepstakes soon.
Welcome to Rollin on TV's Paws on Board. I'm Dr. Fitz, and this is Champ. If you have a special dog that you have traveled with for years, it may be time to take some extra precautions on your trip. Older dogs can have a more difficult time traveling, but when done right, they can have just as much fun as they used to. A main consideration for older dogs traveling in an RV is the stairs. Many older dogs suffer from arthritis or weak back legs and may have difficulty on the narrow steps. Prepare for this by bringing along a ramp or investing in wider steps for your RV. Some pet-friendly RVs, like this one, may come standard with wide steps to make getting in and out easier for everyone. The flooring in the RV may also play a role in your pet's comfort. Vinyl-type flooring can be helpful for easy cleanup of pet messes, but may be too slippery for arthritic pets. You could opt for a carpet interior or consider small rugs placed where your pet spends the most time. Some owners have also found rubber boots or even little grippy socks to be helpful for their pet to have more grip on the floor. If your pet has been diagnosed with arthritis, consider bringing along pain medication for the trip. Your dog may want to run and play like normal, even if his body can't always keep up. Pain medication can be helpful to keep your friend comfortable and happy after a long day of walking or swimming. If your pet is already on pain medication, make sure to bring this along with you or get a refill prior to traveling. Finally, bring along items to help keep your pet cool, such as a towel, extra water, and even a portable fan. Make sure that the AC in your RV is working prior to your trip as well. Older pets may have difficulty cooling themselves off as compared to younger dogs. Overall, keep in mind that your pet is older and may not be able to do as much as he used to. The long hikes and days at the beach might be replaced with slow walks and nap time at the campground. Either way, take your friend along for the ride and enjoy having Paws on board. For more information about traveling safely with your pets, visit rollinontv.com. Tune in next time for more pet health information. I'm Dr. Fitz. This is Champ. Thanks for watching Paws on Board.
For additional information on anything featured on this week's show, along with additional stories, videos, and information about RVs, camping, and the RV lifestyle, along with the latest news and trends, be sure to visit our website at rollinontv.com. As usual, this has been another fun production.